everyone. Hopefully everyone is healthy and safe. And welcome to my first Facebook Live yoga class. I hope you can see me. I'm coming live from Green Bay. I'm staying safe with my son, daughter-in-law, and my beautiful grandson. And I just wanted to come on and share a little bit of a 20-minute yoga class to help to release some tension from the body and calm and quiet your mind during this very difficult time for everybody. So if you haven't yet, grab yourself a yoga mat or a large towel. And we're going to start off in easy pose. So easy pose is just sitting cross-legged. If that's uncomfortable for you, you can go ahead and have your legs straight out. You want to be comfortable today in this nice little yoga class we're going to do together. And I wish I could see whoever is commenting. I just want to say welcome, everybody. Okay, so we are going to start with some beautiful, deep yoga breaths. This really, really helps to calm the mind and relax the body. So gently have your arms on your knees, and we're going to softly close your eyes, and you're going to take a deep breath in through the nostrils, push the belly out, and then exhale through the mouth. Make that nice sound, that yogic sound through the back of the throat. Let's do that one more time. Deep breath in through the nostrils. And then exhale. One more time. Deep breath in through the nostrils. And exhale. Now we're going to start our pranayama breathing. So that will be in through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. Deep breath in through the nostrils, pushing it through the belly. Let that belly come on out and expand. And then when we're going to exhale through the nostrils, and the belly is going to come in. And we're just going to keep that nice deep belly breathing. Make sure the shoulders are relaxed and down. Nice straight back. Engage the core. Deep breath in through the nostrils and exhale through the nostrils. Now what I'd like you to do is place the tip of your tongue on the energy center right behind the two front upper teeth. Don't think too much about it. It's called fire point. Just place the tip of the tongue right there, right behind the two front upper teeth. This helps to relax the jaw, the neck, and the shoulders even more so. Tip of the tongue at fire point, eyes softly closed. Slowing down that breath. As we breathe into any part of the body where you're feeling tension. Whether that's in your neck or your shoulders, anywhere. Maybe you have some tightness in your hips. In and out. So we're breathing in energy, nice calmness to anywhere that has tension in your body. And as we exhale, then releasing the tension. So now we're going to pay a little attention to our neck here. So let's just bring the chin towards the chest. And then we're going to look up to the sky as we inhale, exhale, chin to chest. Inhale up to the sky. Exhale, chin to chest. Nice and slow with that, with your beautiful deep belly breathing. And each time you'll feel you might be able to bring that chin a little bit closer. And you'll feel the lengthening of the muscles along the neck. Now let's go right to left. We'll bring that chin over the shoulder. And then over to the left shoulder. We're going to inhale as you go right. Exhale as you go left. Tip of the tongue at fire point. Nice straight back in case you just joined us. The shoulders are relaxed and down. Eyes are softly closed. We're all holding a lot of tension in our neck these days and our shoulders and trap muscles. One more time to the left side. And then let's come to center. And we're going to start to circle your chin. So just imagine you are drawing a beautiful big circle with your chin. Any direction, because we will be going in the opposite direction after we do this for a few more times. Eyes are softly closed. Big slow circle. Bring the awareness into your neck. Don't forget to breathe. Complete your circle. And just smoothly transition going into the opposite direction. Don't forget to breathe. So your breath is going to be inhaling as you circle around and up, and then exhale as you circle around and down. Let's complete this circle. Coming back to center. And now we're going to pay a little attention to our shoulders. Let's bring those shoulders up to the ears, rolling back and down. And then coming on forward and up. Okay, so exhale as we come back and down. Inhale as we bring those shoulders forward and up. Now close the eyes softly. Don't forget to breathe. Tip of the tongue at fire point. Eyes softly closed. Okay, let's reverse the order. Let's go forward. Down and back. Okay, sorry about the interruption. Just keep flowing. Beautiful. Okay, now what I'd like you to do is come forward. Just bend forward as much as comfortable for you. And then let's flow off to the right. And then back. And then around to the left. Now we're just kind of massaging the muscles along the lower back here and the lower abdomen. And also our hip flexors. So now that you've got the flow, let's close the eyes. Inhale as you're coming, circling around and up. Exhale as you circle around and down. So inhale, coming on up. Exhale, coming on down. Let's go in the opposite direction now. Nice, slow, deep belly breathing. And around and down. Let's do one more here. Coming back up to center. Now we're going to come into butterfly pose. So we're going to bring the bottoms of the feet together. Make sure that you get your sit bones firmly placed into the mat. Those are your hip bones. We call them sit bones in yoga. So you want to get your alignment with the spine nice and straight so you can move around a little bit, get those hip bones in. We don't have to be rigid in yoga. Get those hip bones nice and straight, back is straight. We're going to really reach up to the sky. And then we're going to come forward and down, but we're going to just hinge from the hips. I don't want you to lower the head right now. I just want you to hinge from the hips, keeping that back as straight as you can. Eyes softly closed. Inhale, breathe into those hip flexors. We have a lot of tight hip flexors from sitting at our computer, if you're working from home. Just opening up those hip flexors. And then we're going to lower the head and roll up one vertebrae at a time, reaching butterfly, right arm up to the sky, really reach. And then we're going to come forward and down, just like we were. So inhale, left arm up to the sky, really reach. We're nourishing the shoulder here, opening up the side here, forward and down. Inhale. This is reaching butterfly, forward and down. Just keep flowing with your breath. You might be a little faster or a little slower than I am going, and that's perfectly fine. This is your practice. Inhale, reaching up, forward and down. Inhale, lifting up, and forward and down. Keep flowing. Tip of the tongue at fire point. Eyes softly closed. You're going to begin to notice each time you can reach a little higher and you're able to come a little bit more forward. Let's keep flowing. Beautiful. Bringing that awareness into the hip flexors, into the shoulders that we're nourishing, lengthening of the arm. Let's do one more on the left side. Forward and down. I want you to stay here for a moment. Notice, feel that you might be able to come just a little bit more forward. Just opening those hips up just a little bit more. And then let's drop the head this time and roll on up one vertebrae at a time. Bringing the knees together, we're going to come into tabletop pose. So your shoulders are over your wrists and the hips are over your knees. Hip width apart, hands and knees. We're going to start to flow into cat and cow. So let's drop our belly and look forward. And then we're going to arch chin to chest. Inhale as we do cow. Exhale as we do cat. Really arch. Inhale. Drop the belly looking forward. Exhale. Arch like a cat, chin to chest. Eyes are softly closed. Keep flowing. Tip of the tongue at fire point. The awareness is in your beautiful spine. We're lengthening and strengthening in cat and cow. Inhale, drop that belly. Exhale, arch like a cat, chin to chest. Really arch. Widen the fingers. That helps your stability. Keep flowing. The eyes softly closed. Let's do one more each. Really arch like a cat. Lengthening your back. Now let's flow right into child's pose. Widen your knees if you have any lower back issues. And you're just going to sit back onto your feet. Just go back as far as is comfortable for you. Forehead is going to be on the mat, or you can have your stacked fists or hands. If you're able to put your forehead on the mat, I'd like you to lengthen your arms out and walk those fingertips towards the top of the mat, lengthening all the muscles along the back and your arms, and then simply just relax. And breathe, child's pose. Beautiful pose that nourishes our eyes and our skin. If this ever bothers your knees, don't go all the way down. Just go as comfortable for you, or you can go right back up to tabletop and breathe. Full deep belly breath. This is also a beautiful pose if you suffer from migraines or headaches. So now we're going to do a nice little flow. Let's come back up to tabletop. And then we're going to lower on down to forehead on the mat. And then lift on up for baby cobra or cobra, strengthening the back here. Relax those shoulders. Lowering on down, coming back up to tabletop, and then flow right back into child's pose. So let's just keep doing this flow. Tabletop. Inhale. Exhale all the way down to the mat, forehead on the mat. Lifting up for cobra. Exhale, back down, forehead on the mat. Inhale, let's lift on up to tabletop. Exhale, back into child's pose. Now your breath is going to be nice and deep now. So you might be flowing a little bit slower than I am, and that's beautiful. You go in with your breath. And if you got the flow now, close your eyes while you're doing it. I'm coming back into child's pose, flowing up to tabletop, all the way down, forehead onto the mat. Lifting up for cobra. Back down. Up for tabletop. Back into a nice child's pose. Let's just hang out here for a moment. Close your eyes. Breathe. Nice deep belly breaths. Releasing all the tension and stress from our bodies and our mind. Now we're going to come on up to tabletop, and we're going to flow right into pigeon pose. So let's kick our right leg up to the sky. This gives us some momentum to get into pigeon pose. Bending the knee, we're bringing that knee in between the hands. And then we're going to turn the right foot towards the left side of the mat. If you have any knee issues, you can do pigeon on your back. If you don't know how to do that, just hang out in tabletop, and I will show you after we get everyone else into pigeon pose. So this is king pigeon. So what I'd like you to do is hang out here for a little bit. Relax the shoulders, looking forward. Nice, strong king pigeon. This is a beautiful pose for opening up the hip flexors. It's one of the favorite poses amongst people who, yogis and yogi teachers. In the beginning, you might not like it too much, but the more you practice yoga, you'll find it becomes one of your favorites too. So now we're going to go into relaxing pigeon. So you're just going to come down, Forehead is going to be on the mat, your stacked hands, maybe if you have a block, or your stacked fists. Beautiful pigeon pose. Ah, let's breathe into those hip flexors. Nice, full, deep belly breaths. Okay, I'm going to now demonstrate pigeon on your back for anyone out there who has any issues with their knees today. So we're just going to come down one vertebrae at a time. Now stay in relaxing pigeon if it feels good for you. If not, coming down onto your back. Your feet are on the mat. We're going to take your right leg and we're going to cross it over your left. So bring that ankle to the left knee. And interlace your fingers around your left thigh. Make sure the back of the head's flat on the mat. And you're just going to gently pull towards you, your left thigh. Don't forget to breathe. Make sure the chin's not up like this. Back of the head. Breathe into it and really feel the hip flexors opening up. Breathe. Tip of the tongue at fire point. In through the nostrils and out through the nostrils. And we're going to stay here for a few deep breaths. Nice, slow, deep breaths. Eyes are softly closed. Okay. Okay, let's lift on up. If you're on your back, just uncross your legs. Lifting on up, coming back into King Pigeon. Relax the shoulders. Okay, now let's go back into tabletop. We're going to do the left side. So left leg up to the sky. Bending the knee, bringing it in between the hands, turning the left foot towards the outside of the mat, and then just slowly sinking back into a beautiful, strong King Pigeon. Relax those shoulders. Beautiful. Breathe. Nice and strong. Now let's lower on down. Forehead on the mat. On your hands or your stacked fists. And breathe. If you are on your back, we're going to take your left leg, cross it over where the ankle is at the knee. Interlace the fingers underneath your right thigh and just guide it towards you. Back of the head flat on the mat, chin doesn't want to be up like that. There you go, breathe. Full deep belly breaths. Keep breathing. Tip of the tongue at fire point. Eyes are softly closed. And breathe. Full deep belly breaths. Just noticing, feeling the lengthening of the hip flexors and the hamstrings. It's a beautiful, beautiful pose to do if you're a runner. Okay, let's lift on up. Coming back into your king pigeon. Relaxing the shoulders. If you're on your back, just uncross your legs. We're going to swing this leg around. We're just going to come right into boat pose. If you're on your back, sit on up. So boat pose, we're going to lean back and just have gently place your hands behind your thighs and lean back so you would create a nice little V. Just strengthening the abs here for a few breaths. Breathe. Arms can be out. And let's lower them on down, the feet on down. We're going to come right back into easy pose. Eyes are softly closed. Full deep belly breaths. We're going to come right into your hands to heart center. So placing the thumbs right there at your heart. Eyes are softly closed. We're just going to take a little moment here for some gratitude. Thank you, heart, for beating. Thank you, lungs, for breathing. And honor yourself for taking a little time out today for a little self-care. And remember, in yoga, we have a saying where you take it off the mat and share it with the world, whatever it is you received here today. So if you've received just a little bit of calm and peace, share it. Share it with your family or loved ones who you're with, or if you're not able to be with them, share it with them over the phone or through your video calls. And bringing your fingertips to your forehead, we'll take a bow. Namaste. And coming back up, hands to heart. Take a moment here before we gently open our eyes. Just center on yourself. And now gently open your eyes. And I want to thank you all for joining me today. And hopefully you were able to release some of that anxiety and stress that we're all feeling at this moment, and hope to see you next time. So I appreciate you joining me for my first Facebook Live. Namaste, everyone. Enjoy your Sunday.